Welcome to the magnificent game that is Realms of the Three Kingdoms 10, another Koei classic. It's the PS2 version. Now, this is not a Let's Play that's starting now. This is a Let's Play I'm really doing a video for beforehand, like I did the Realms of the Three Kingdoms 6 video. Well, hopefully this time I'll get more than one response. Where I'm going to basically ask you guys, who do you want me to play as? I mean, well, this video will be who you want me to play as, and also send in your own custom officers. But first we'll cover who I could play as. Now we have the choice of the personality test, which I don't really know too much about, but I would assume that would select an officer for us. And then you have our different campaigns here. Now we have the same ones we're doing in Realms of the Three Kingdoms 6, which is the Turban Invasion. Here we have Don Joel's basically Don Joel conquering the land. And here we have Thunder Rules from Central Plains, which was after Don Joel's fall and Sun Ce starting to take control. Powers collide at Guandu. The big battles between Yuan Shao and Cao Cao. The Dragon rises at Chibi. The Battle of Chibi between the three not yet established major kingdoms. Well, Wei was more or less established by this point. And then the Tremors of War Sheikh Hangzong. That's after pretty much all the kingdoms have been set up. And that's a similar... Oh, that's when they holded Jing. And I guess that is when Wu took back Jing from Shu and killed Guan Yu and Zhang Fei. Well, Zhang Fei got killed by his own men, but apparently it was caused by a Shu sort of uprising. No, a Wu uprising. And the Lonely Legacy of the Dead. I guess that would be Jiang Wei coming to power, and probably the Narmans. Actually, where are the Narmans? I guess that could be them there. I suppose they haven't got the Narman invasion on here. But anyway, those are different campaigns that are available. I'm not quite sure what the personality test will actually put, where we would choose what campaign you want to be in. But yes. I'll just show you a quick example of some factions that you can play as on this one. I mean, I'm hoping I get a lot of people here who know some stuff about Realms of the Three Kingdoms, or about the Three Kingdom period. You can sort of tell me, tell me what force you want to be just from knowing. But we have Matang over there in the top corner, Lu Zhang, Lu Biao. It's kind of an odd way to control stuff. I'm sorry. Jiaoji. I think that's just more bandit places. I'm not quite sure if you can actually play as them or not. Sun Ce, Liu Bei, and Cao Cao, and of course Yuan Shao's the main person here, and Gun Sun Du, who I'd hate you if you told me to play as him. But anyway, also onto the characters. This is a special sort of more role-playing version of this, and if you just pick a force, then I would just if I don't get many picks for officers, I might just go with a custom officer of my own and put it to whatever force you guys want me to play as. But when I want to play as a force, I don't really want to play as one of the force leaders. I'd rather play as someone... I could play someone pretty important, like a main strategist, but I don't want to play as the main ruler. I want to do it sort of more at the role-playing way, work my way up through ranks and stuff. Anyway, it's just an example of some races, but some forces, but there are a lot. I mean, when you get to these later stages, there's really just Cao Cao, well, I guess that would be Sun Quan, Sun Qian, something like that at that point, and it would be the same for all those, but you know, Wu, Shu, and Du. What's Wu, Shu, and Wei. when you get to the later ones. And yeah, and you might just say I'll take the personality test if you want to me, and I'll go ahead and take that. Let's see. New officer creation. This is the other thing that you guys will probably want to send in, and that's officers for me to put into the campaign. If you want, you can give me a city you want to start in. I mean, the only problem might be if you end up in a different campaign, but to the one you plan to start the say in, or you can just say what force you want to start in. I'll put you in that if they're still alive. Well, if they're still around at that time. And we got the name here. I mean, that's fairly simple. Your family name, your given name. Your gender, male, birth. I think the earliest is 135, and the latest is what? 235. I suppose it is. Except that means you're going to be 19 at the final campaign. But choose anywhere between them. I mean, I'll try and find like a recommended age that I'll give you. Oops, it really depends on when our campaign's going to be set. I would probably say somewhere. I don't really expect to be playing the Yellow Turban Rebellion, simply because, you know, I don't particularly like the Yellow Turban Rebellion. Well, I don't mind it. It's just that I'm already doing a videos of it. So let's say somewhere around there. That'll get in pretty much every campaign, minus probably the last one. But if the last one gets selected, I'll change your birth year or whatever, just so you are included in the last one. And here you can also change how long you want to live, and you can pick close friends. You have to choose someone from the Three Kingdoms, or you could say send in another officer maybe you want to be a close friend with. I mean, I have to put as many custom officers as I can, which is about 100 and something. Abilities: leadership, war, intelligence, political, and charisma. Oh, and your fame. Fame, you can put anything in there. I don't really particularly mind. When it comes to the stats, anything would be fine. I'm probably gonna turn down things to say 100, 100, 100, 100, 100, and just change them to something else. Probably change the intelligence to 1 if you're really gonna be stupid enough to send in those stats. And here we have skills. This is the odd thing. I'm not quite sure if I can actually select the skills I want on this. So, these are basically all the different skills here. We have ones there which are domestic, battle of some kind, strategies, political, something like, tactics, that's it. Blunder, stun, entice, I think that's all tactics. Recover, scare, crush. Those would be battle. Those would be dueling tactics. Ooh, plead, default, argue, insight, talk. Oh, those will be debate tactics. And the warlord, hero, admiral, spy gives you special things you can do, basically. I'll go into them too much. You can select your type if you want. Again, I'm not sure how much this type actually sort of influences what happens. So that just changes what sort of things you get are, but I don't know. Somebody's just running at a really low FPS at the moment. Oh, no mind, speeding up again. Alright, here you want your mindset. Ambitious, loyal, spontaneous, heroic, selfish. Your personality: timid, cool, bold, or reckless. Alcohol: you dislike, likes, or loves. Your interest: martial arts, collecting, literature. Yes, there's not much hidden yourself interested into. And desire: selfish, selfless, average, and greedy. So yeah, that's more or less all you need to know about this. Oh wait, I almost forgot the portraits. So that's all you need to know about the actual statue officer. Now for the portraits. A few of these are already taken. This one will be free. I forgot to actually change that when I was originally doing it. But yeah, check any of these portraits. As I said, I'll do what I did originally. This will pay page 1, portrait 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now it will be first come, first served as far as, you know, who gets what portraits. So you might want to send in 1 or 2 if, well, 2 or 3 or so if the one you're after is taken. So I'll just go through the list. So as I said again, 1, and then 10 all the way over here. Yeah, iPad Sugar Like if you don't want to make Geoden feel alone. There's me. These are also the more strategist officers. And then you go into the female officers, which there are a fair amount of. And the female Geoden. There you go, and now we have historical. I'm not quite sure why none of these are available. Well, why so few are available. But apparently you can take the same picture as one of these officers. So I'll go back to the start just so you can get an idea of these. Okay, so seems like Eugene's the only selectable one at this time. One Xiao Yang Shang, one Shang Yuan, one. Again, I'm not sure why some are available and some aren't. By the way, I'm still going to go for this is historical page 11 portrait 3, or the portrait 1 because the first one on the page, just in case these two change. I mean, you might be better setting in the name of the officer, because I can't work out why some are available and some aren't. Yeah, we have some very empty pages, so there's something very wrong with this. So actually, probably more useful if you just send in the name of the officer you want to have the same portrait as. Although I'd recommend staying away from those. Now here we have special. Okay, where special they mean the Warring Kingdoms portraits. I mean, as you can see, there's Nobunaga himself. Nobunaga's ambition, by the way, is another game might be coming up. Now I have a working PS2 emulator. But you can go for one of these if you want, because they won't be taken in the game. We got Bajune Date down there. I'm very terrible at pronouncing these names. And also then the Dynasty Warriors ones. Okay, apparently they only have one page open here. I really have no idea what's going on with these. But yeah, so I'd recommend sticking to the standard page, because it's the only one that makes any sense. So yes. I hope that made clear sense to you, and you can pick a city or a force to be placed in if you wish, and if not, I would just you'll be randomly dispersed across the map, I guess. And if you're not sure what force I'm playing as and you want to be with my army, then just say that you wish to be in my force or something like that. Oh, I have to interact with the officers in the game to get these, apparently. Ah, that's how you get these portraits. Well, if you give me the name of one, I'll try and interact with that officer, and I'll see if it's available. But I'd recommend setting in a standard one, and then one of those is an extra, and specifying which one you'd rather have. Alright, so that's going to be it for this sort of video, just telling you how to send your officers and what I'm looking for when I'm asking for what officers I want to play as. I don't know, I can't tell you when this Let's Play will be starting. I'll probably give it a month's gap or so, just so that I can try and get as many responses in as possible. And I'll make sure I put a note on the video whenever this is out of date. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you fighting with me in the Three Kingdoms. Oh, and an added note. Post all your recommendations or whatever in the comments box underneath this video. You post them elsewhere, I may pay attention to them, but this will be the easiest place to track down who sent in first for your portraits. Thank you for your time.